So, good night everybody, and after a short while we are back to talk about Total Justice action figures with Green Arrow, which is one figure from the third and last wave of the Total Justice toy line. Now, this figure, as all the others, has one of those extreme poses, not much articulation and giant accessories, so it is almost impossible to stand. And he's standing on its own right now, which is a miracle, and I need to hurry up before he falls down. So we'll start removing his accessories with this crossbow here, which is a giant crossbow, hyper high-tech crossbow I would say, that is actually a spring-loaded missile launcher that when you push a button fires the arrow and springs back those arms. I think that among the Total Justice giant accessories, this might be one of the best ones. Then the figure also comes with this nice high-tech visor on his face that you can see, and that is removable, luckily. Then we have this classic bow on his back, which pegs on his back with this very long peg, by the way, and that can fit in his hand like so. We can adjust his arms and have a more classic looking archer like so. Now I say the classic looking archer, not a classic looking Green Arrow, because the classic looking Green Arrow would have been this. This is Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow you see in most comic books and in the recent TV show Arrow. This one here is Connor Oak, which is actually his son, and I think in the first season of Arrow we've seen a young woman that claimed to have a son from Oliver Queen, and she decided to keep it secret. That could have been a hint of Connor Oak here. His name is Connor Oak. Now, remove that one. By the way, these are all the Green Arrow action figures produced by KENNER. The figure itself is basic, as I've said. Paint job and articulation are very minimal, but still decent, I would say. And we might want to see him next to some of his teammates, like the Flash, here on the right, or maybe to Hawkman, which is soon to be seen on some other TV show from CW. Stand please. Okay. And now, to be honest, many people hate the Total Justice toy line. I can see why, but they're not as terrible as some people say. If you put them on a shelf and if you love vintage toys, this might be a very nice line to collect. And not very expensive, by the way. So I think that's it. It's a simple toy, it's a nice action figure. It's maybe a little bit harder than some of the other figures because it's from the end of the line, but I think it's worth it. I'm happy to have it. Good night.